Let the grid go down, let the whole world stall. We got solar on the roof and we're standing tall. When the great freeze hits and the valley goes dark, we'll be blowing on the embers, catching the spark. Yeah, out in the wild where the cold winds blow, we run this homestead on our own damn globe.
Hey, good morning, all you fine Austroflamm and RIKA individuals out there. How you doing? Oh man, it's a beautiful day here in Texas. I should say it's a beautiful morning, because here in a couple of hours it's going to turn into, it's hot as Hades. I'm telling you, we have been just getting fried here in Texas. It's been averaging 95 to 105, or maybe a 1 or 2 degrees more than that. And you know, the heat, you can deal with it, but the humidity gets up to 80-90%. I'm telling you, you just like, oh, it's like you're crawling out of a swimming pool, you know, 5 minutes outdoors, and it just sucks the energy out of you. I'm telling you, even with ADHD like I've got, it just like sucks all that fine positive energy out of me. I'm making this video today, guys, because this being early August, this is the time to where I need to encourage all of you to get your stove ready. Okay, don't wait until the first freeze occurs. Or that, you're gonna have to forgive me, it's 6:30. I've been up for a couple hours already. Here in Texas, you gotta start early and do as much as you can before the heat sets in. But the chickens, we've got 5 roosters, so he makes it very, very you know, clear that it's time to get up for the entire countryside. We need to really try to inspire as many of you as possible to clean and service your stove. Okay, plenty of videos. I'll go ahead and put a link for cleaning the Austroflamm and the RIKA in the description. But most importantly, you want to make sure that you fine-tune your stove. Many of you have been burning the same quality of pellet for years, so you understand how your stove burns, if it burns dirty, if it burns lean, and how you have to take care of it. Now, if you happen to be one of the individuals out there to where you just have mass creosote building up all the time, you can't keep your window of your door clean, you need to adjust the air. You need to adjust the auger speed. And this is one of the most important videos that you can watch, due to the fact that fine-tuning your stove is going to save you on the cost of pellets. It's going to keep your stove safe so it doesn't build up with too much creosote and possibly catch on fire. Or when it's 30 below Pennsylvania or New York, and all of you out there that had those brutal winters last year, it's not going to stop working for you. That's the reason why you want to make sure that there's no airflow issues, that you have your pellets sorted out, figured out, and how they burn before the cold hits, okay? But I know that many of you don't necessarily have a favorite pellet and you just buy whatever's the cheapest, which, you know, it is what it is, you know. But I can tell you that there is a big difference in burning like a big box store quality pellet, which is normally poor, compared to a premium pellet, which is normally found at stove and fireplace shops, okay? Because they normally carry the best in order to make sure that their floor units are burning clean and efficiently. You're going to see the video that I recommend that you watch and you follow to make sure that your stove is ready for the cold. Okay, that's all this video is for, is just to help give you a little nudge in, being ahead of the game this year. Instead of that first cold morning, you hit the on button. And so you guys stay safe out there. Once again, love y'all. Thank you for following. Thank you for all the support. And if you guys, again, have any questions, email me, offgridstoves@gmail.com. And we'll see you on the flip side. See ya.
Let the grid go down, let the whole world stall. We got solar on the roof and we're standing tall. When the great freeze hits and the valley goes dark, we'll